All right, now let's get into the breakdown. So the Fuck You Me melody only has two sounds. It's got a flute and it's got a piano. The piano, I just started a chord progression at 110 BPM and it sounds like this. So essentially the piano part just keeps repeating throughout the whole melody. This is what the flute sounds like. It's just the flute down the octave, and then for the second half, the flute goes up the octave. So I have those two pieces. I have the piano and I have the flute. I then moved the BPM from 110 to 130, and I added the halftime effect. Halftime just gives it a slow, weird effect. Now that was a little too low, so what I did was I just took that whole thing and pitched it up 7 semitones, and then what you get is the final Fuck You Mean melody, which sounds like this. The next thing I added for the beat was the drums. I usually start with the hi-hats. The hi-hat is a combination of a splice loop and some straight 16 hi-hats, and they sound like this when they first come in. After I laid down the hi-hats, I added a snare. And then I added some open hats, just to also give it a little bit more rhythm. That sounds like this. And the most fun part is the 808 and the kick. The 808 that I use for this beat is a Zay 808, and producers will know what that is. This is what it sounds like with the 808. The kick really just makes the 808 come in with more punch during certain sections of the beat. And this is what everything sounds like together.